The burning of fossil fuels is driving one of the biggest challenges the world is facing today: climate change. The scientific consensus on climate change is that climate is changing and that these changes are in large part caused by human activities, as well as the fact that these changes are largely irreversible. Extreme weather events, rising oceans, and record-setting temperatures are destroying hundreds of millions of lives and livelihoods around the world. The Paris Agreement of 2016 was a major step in recognizing the global urgency of the crisis, but it will take serious action from governments to meet new goals that aspire to limit the global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius. According to the best available science, to have a decent shot at limiting global warming to this extent, 80% of the fossil fuels we already have access to must stay in the ground. This would mean that oil companies will have to change their focus from oil to more sustainable energies.
Royal Dutch Shell has recently been identified as one of the 10 largest corporate fossil fuel emitters in the world. With its product, Shell is responsible for 2% of the world's total emission. Shell is facing litigation from various private and public bodies, including New York City, for its historic contribution to climate change. The Dutch Milieudefensie also started a lawsuit against Shell to force the oil and gas company to limit climate damage and put business activities in line with the goals set in Paris Climate Agreement of April 2016. Shell stated in the Sustainability Report of 2017, we support the UN Paris Agreement on climate change. We welcome and will play our part in helping government and society to achieve the UN Sustainable Development Goals, which seek to tackle the world's environmental challenges by 2030. Shell points out that society faces a challenge to make a transition to a low-carbon energy future to manage the risk of climate change, while also extending the economic and social benefits of energy to everyone on the planet.